Welcome back to Tuesday night D&D. Excellent. Ring the bell. God bless it. That's right.
And I will loot these bodies.
Loot the bodies, that's right. Loot the bodies. You find nothing of note.
Cool.
Nothing of note.
Cool.
We'll just finish off our camp. Can we finish off?
Does it appear to be safe? What were these people coming from? Where were they going? What were they doing?
They appeared to be coming
were they
from,
searching for us specifically, or?
How could you tell that?
I know. Did they come from the same way that we came in?
No, because no one's really bothered to say which way is north, south, east or west, so it's just a random direction on the map they entered in. Who's to say?
Well, we did say that we would head back to the original campground, which you said mumble jumble could be anything and anywhere.
That's
so
right,
you
because
decided
you're in the
that there
forest.
was no
That's
direction.
right.
We decided the direction would be where we previously had camped, which was back towards town, which would have been south, if I'm not mistaken.
Southish, yeah. That's what I heard, yeah.
So, you know, if we headed south...
Which is what you did, and this is where you camped.
Yeah. And so they came from the south, or
They came from a direction. It really matters not. It's what's called, Tom, a random encounter.
Yes.
Yes, it's a random encounter. By chance encounter.
Okay, well then I'm just going to stay the fuck here and have another long rest and hope for the best, and that's all we can do.
Or you can finish off the rest that you're having before you're rudely interrupted.
That's what I mean, yeah. Stay here and have a long rest. Finish it off, yeah.
Excellent. So,
Hope the fuck that we don't get another random encounter.
So a couple of hours later, because your rest was interrupted, alright, I'll give you the benefit of a short rest now. Alright?
The benefit of a short rest.
That's right. To me, having a rest, in a long rest, whether it's long or short, there's not to be any strenuous activity, certainly combat.
Yeah, sure.
And being interrupted. So after a couple of hours of you guys resting, I will give you the benefit of a short rest. That means you can spend hit die.
Yeah, do that.
If some of your stuff charges up on a short rest, then by all means. But yeah.
20 minutes later.
We can either burn the day and rest here, or make our way back and have a chat and just let them know that we defeated the thingy. We will return once we're rested to see if we were successful in smiting it for good.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
It is.
Who knows? No one knows. Nobody knows. Maybe I do.
Of course you would know.
Maybe you guys know.
So we get no XP again.
Well, you haven't had a long
We
rest
haven't
yet.
had a long rest. So look, I think make our way back to the Rat and Cheese slash Mistress Kirsten Council, and just let them know what occurred once we performed the ritual on the thing. You know how it screeched and fucking had a whinge and all that kind of stuff. Endeavour to have a long rest once we get back to town after we've done the daily deeds. And on my way, I would like to forage out, to get rations and all that kind of shit, as well. What say
You've already crossed off your rations for the day.
We're about to.
So you're about to now commence on about an 8-hour travel back to town.
Sounds about right.
Whereabouts in town, you'll probably see the guys and then spend the night in the Rat and Cheese.
Yeah.
Yep. Where a meal will be provided with your board.
Yes.
So should we report our findings to the good peoples, or Terry not?
Oh no, we're going back.
Yeah, we're going back.
Yeah. We'll stop in there and have a chat, have a yarn.
Alright. Well, let's march back to town.
Yeah, cool.
This is how I want.
Cool. Who wants to give me a D12?
Yeah, I shall.
Excellent.
It's a 1.
No, it's all good. It's all good for you, not good for me. So, by the time you break camp, it's like early evening by the time you get back into town.
Yep. Is anyone awake? Early evening, so...
Early evening,
yeah,
so
still
maybe
right.
at 6-ish, yeah.
Let's head around Mistress Kirsten. What are our findings?
Yep.
Mistress Kirsten, how are you?
She bids you welcome to ye olde shoppy.
Well, it was just as you said.
And Strauzel asks, you look haggard.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Well, just as you said happened basically. We killed the skull and poured the holy water on it. We said some soothing words, and there was a spirit that coalesced into darkness and then dispersed. And we made our way back, made camp. We're interrupted, and we've come to report our findings to you.
Yep. And Strauzel says, yes, it sounds like the holy water worked. It released the soul that was bound to the skull. But it sounds like their master came for them anyway afterwards.
Oh, is that what happened? Wow.
So a fitting end to a fell purpose, she thinks.
Wow.
And Amadeus like, right, here, that's right, yes. Rah, rah.
It's very tragic.
Another fell evil gone.
So, when you said that there was trouble up there, was that the trouble that you were talking about? Because we did notice there was a trapdoor there as well.
Well, who knows? All that she can say in Amadeus takes over the conversation now and says all he can say is relate the same he said to you before about what the scouts had seen. So,
Well, what the scouts said that there was like trouble afoot is what I...
well, they'd come across an old ruins that it
Yeah.
looked like it had some activity recently,
Yeah.
so that's what they reported.
Well, that's about what we found. We found the activity though.
Definitely some activity.
Yeah. Alright, well, good day.
Yep. We're off to rest.
Rat and cheese, isn't it? Off the rat and cheese. Barkeep, how are you tonight?
Mitchell, welcome, friends, back to the Rat and Cheese.
I'd like to do many things. I would like to spend some of the party funds.
And some of those things you'd like to do, we can offer at the Rat and Cheese. Not all of them, but some of them.
Well, we'd like a meal, thanks, barkeep, and lodgings for the night.
Yep, most certainly. A bowl of our finest horse stew and a bed with not too many fleas. Yes, certainly.
Outstanding. And what's the damage on that?
For you, my friends, as your regular customers, it'll be the gold per night per person.
Fantastic. Well, we'll pay that. And thank you, good man.
I point you over to a spare table in the middle of the front bar area and says, my daughters will bring you stew and drinks over in due
That's
course.
lovely. That's outstanding. While we're sitting there, I'm just going to keep an ear out for general conversation and see if I hear anything interesting. While sitting there.
Alright, cool. You can give me a perception check.
Nice. Oh, it's quite high. It's 20.
Yeah, you hear nothing there.
That's good. There we go. Let's solve that.
That's right. Yeah.
Fucking A.
That's
I'm just
right.
going to eat my
You
meal.
hear nothing. You're more concentrated on the heavy fight. You all believe him, Pirate Steve says, those bastards were tougher than that asshole skull thing.
Yeah, they were pretty tough on you. That's for sure. I'm going to go upstairs and meditate and doss down.
After your meal,
Yeah.
no conversation, what are you going to do? Not much else?
I'm off to bed.
That's
I'm
it.
crashing the fuck out.
That's
See
it.
you in the morning.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hit me up with some fucking XP, bitches! Like,
You will get some XP
Yes.
from both fights.
Yeah.
And I will summarise them for you that you will each gain 566 experience points.
Damn.
566, you say?
Yep, that should be enough, Jim.
It is.
Last time we left it off, you'd come back and you'd spoken to Mrs. Curse and the council guys, and then you were thinking about having a rest, and I reckon that happened. You spoke to him again, maybe. So that's roughly where we are.
Alright, yeah.
Are we well rested? Or not? We haven't rested yet, have we?
Yeah, you have. Yeah,
We
these
have.
guys and people have gone up.
Have you
levels
got any
there.
exhaustion?
I have one level
One
of
level.
exhaustion.
Well, it's a march. It's not a march, but it takes a fair while to get out there. Do you want to head back to see what's beneath the trapdoor?
I think that's probably our only real
Yeah.
port of call, isn't it?
Yeah.
At this stage that I'm
Yeah.
aware of. Yeah.
And then you'll lose that level of exhaustion before we go. It's like a day's march.
About a good
About
8 hours
8 hours,
march, yeah.
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 What time is it now then? 12
Mid-
I won't lose that level of exhaustion until I have a rest.
Yeah,
So.
yeah,
Mid to late morning.
yeah.
But yes, you're still carrying one level of exhaustion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, head out ski? Is there anything you need or while we're in town? You got rations and shit?
He's got healing potions.
I don't have a potion, that's the
I
problem.
have 2 standard potions of
Okay.
healing because I still haven't used
Ooh.
mine yet.
Alright, Steve's got none.
Oh, I've got none. And we've got,
We have no funds, so we can't buy more.
Not really.
We spend all the money on the holy water.
we did. We've also
Alright.
we have got little bits of shit. I think still
You got what?
little bits of shit.
Now, Pirate Steve goes and sees Mistress Kirsten. He comes back with a couple of healing potions. And he's not too happy. He gives one to you, Mr. Fogwhistle.
Yeah, man.
He says, "Ah, that was me favourite gem."
Damn.
So just a standard healing potion.
Okay.
Arr. I remember when we got that.
Okay. Thank you, Pirate
What
Steve.
do you think? Yeah, has he got to just crack? Wow. Anyway, nonetheless, it's a healing potion for you and Pirate Steve. You've still got 2, that's great. Because he thinks it's important that we all have one.
Yeah, I did on that.
It's
Yeah.
handy.
Yeah. That's a necessary thing.
We got XP from that last long rest, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
cool. Just wasn't sure. Couldn't recall. If that was, yeah. just
Any
rest
that was
enough.
deserved has been done.
Yeah, all cool. Well then, yes, gentlemen, shall we proceed to the lair?
Let's do that, man. Do you want to do your pick a ration on the way, whatever they call it?
You was just going to say, as we venture through the woods, I will
Yeah.
forage
We'll
Yeah.
try and forage.
amongst things for
Yeah,
the
good.
night's meal.
Yeah, so that's, I know where your attention's focused. What are you doing, Mr. Fogwhistle?
I'm keeping guard, keep a watch.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
And
Up-
how are
up
you
the front,
approaching?
Up the front.
At
And
what pace are you travelling?
just normal pace. We're not
Normal
pushing
pace? Cool. Alright.
it. Yeah, you happy for that?
Yeah, sure.
We'll go stealth and take
Everyone's
the day.
got spells selected for the day?
Yep, I'm just rocking the same one. Oh yeah, I summon a mighty steed.
Well, we'll save that for another time.
No,
Ooh,
I'm not
lace
going to
ring.
bring a steed down.
Yeah, I'll prep something for you
Yeah.
for that.
But
So
yeah.
now you're keen to have your horse tank things and stuff.
Well, I like being a little person. But I don't think it's going to be a good idea dragging it
You've
down
got
the
a
trapdoor
friend.
somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, eat
Did you
me.
see that?
Yeah. He gave you the fuck you.
Yeah, you did.
Indeed.
Did you get for trying to save a motherfucker's life? My damn lacing trying to choke me.
That sounds like a quest.
I, as a reaction,
Well, you're not in combat.
I'm aware,
Excellent.
but as a reaction to us fumbling as I'm foraging through the forest, if I somehow come unstuck, I'm assuming as my attention is not focused on the road
I'll
and
get
stuff.
you to roll nature at the end of the trek, at the end of the day's travel. That's how that will work.
Okay, cool. Rightio then, that's cool then. Well then I won't worry about casting resistance as a reaction.
No,
No.
because you're
Yes. All good. Cool.
excellent.
Tally ho!
Alright, fourth.
Cool, give us a D12.
Hey! Would have been an 11.
No, alright, cool. So it's getting into early evening
Mm-hmm.
as you're approaching the ruins. You've been there more than enough times, probably far too many for your liking, but nonetheless, the trek has become vaguely familiar. And it's almost as if you're on the end of the map and you can, I'm not going to place out the ruins.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright,
Yeah.
you come over the crest of the hill that we know, and you see the ruins.
Works for me.
Sound about right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah? Cool.
Yep. That's right. It's good enough for now.
Let's approach the trapdoor with trepidation and caution.
Yep.
Excellent. It's dark now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know I can.
Oh, well look, light cantrip. Double it up. Boom, boom. On me fucking leather pouch. Thanks,
Did you-
bro. You know?
Did you want to go back to like retreat an hour or whatever and set up camp, get rid of that level of exhaustion?
No, because 8 hours is not long enough for us to have a long rest without penalty after the travel. So I think we should just proceed through down to the trapdoor.
It'd be a long rest a short rest won't exhaust his
Yeah.
confusion. You
Let's
said
proceed.
1 hour, so
Yeah, we'll proceed then.
that, and Tom's right as well. You've
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think we should
Yeah.
just
It's too
proceed.
soon.
Let's
Really,
do that.
you know, yeah, light cantrip
Mm-hmm.
on my pouch. Do you
Yeah.
want
Can
do
you
you want
give
some
us
white
one?
good sir?
Yeah.
Bling bling.
Thank you.
Pirate Steve, do you
Where
want
is
some
it?
bling, mate?
alright, great mate. Hey, you can see
Yar.
the fucking dark.
Hey,
They
fucking
don't need
A.
your rubbish spill. Or,
Well,
and he
I'll go.
takes a drink of rum.
I'll go try to open the trapdoor.
Where are you having this light cantrip cast on?
Oh, just on my side, same as Tom.
Yeah, on that little leather
pouch.
pouch.
Alright, so remember I said it's more like a
Yeah,
torch, so it's
yeah.
going to limit your vision.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, rather than having it on something. Cool.
Well, put it on buckle at the front.
Yeah, but don't forget,
Wow.
you're blocking
Have I got
quite
like
a lot
a-
of
Yeah,
it.
it's true.
Alright.
Yeah, let me think.
Whilst it's magical light, it's not going to shine through you.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I might cast mine on my shoulder, like on a bit of my scale,
And
mate.
just cast it on the head of your weapon.
Well, I can do that,
It's almost
for
like a
sure.
torch
Yeah, yeah.
anyway, really. That's probably the simplest way.
That's
Or
true.
your shield,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, shield. Probably do it on my
Shield
shield.
weapon.
You know, because the shield's something that I'm always going to keep. If
Well,
I drop
usually.
something, it'll be my weapon, not my shield, generally. So, you know, yeah, I'll cast them on my shield. Yep.
Cool.
Done.
And you're still in your pouch.
I'm just thinking,
I
if got my
know,
sword and
I
board equipped,
know.
I've got my fucking...
Yeah, I need to know. That'd be a good idea.
I'm Warhammer and shield equipped.
Okay, remember you need one free hand to cast spells, alright? Remember that?
I'm going my...
You need a free hand, at least one free hand to cast a spell with the somatic component.
Yeah, I'm just going to rock sword and board at this point. I'll put the light...
Hey, fuck was that, bro?
the light
Jesus
on the
Christ.
shield.
Yep.
1d8, the old sword and board. Let's do it then. I'll try and lift her up.
Sure.
Alright, so you set up your light cantrips and you walk over to the ruins and in the corner is that trapdoor.
Yeah.
It's not stupid.
He said something.
Maybe he's always been stupid, I don't know.
I think he's just showing off because he wants pizza.
I haven't given him any yet.
Nah.
That's probably why.
Of course. He sat there patiently in the driver's seat waiting for me to get back to the car. I'm like,
He's owned it. Good. So, yeah, who's going to open the trapdoor?
Yeah, I'll try and open the trapdoor.
Alright, give me athletics, please. Good.
no, not bad.
21.
Yeah, that's great. No
Fuck
problem.
yeah, you got that
Hey.
+6 to
Yeah,
strength.
it is.
Nice.
You heave that trapdoor open, it
Hey.
creaks a little bit,
Enough. Enough.
and it appears you see a flight of descending stairs.
Very nice. Yeah, no, athletics is my skill.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
You get your bonus skills inside athletics. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go downstairs. What the
You mean the ones you're proficient in?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I didn't know what to call it.
My benefits are acrobatics, history, performance, and persuasion.
You got 4.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alright, looks like stairs.
It's probably because of my
down.
class.
Yeah.
Like something to do with my race.
I got 2.
Stairs head down.
All
Looks
right.
like it's coming up into a chamber.
Dickhead doggo.
All right. So we're up here, and the party order is sort of ish
You've got one level of exhaustion.
like
So that
that.
means disadvantage on ability checks.
Correct.
How is it
What's
like
my favourite ability check?
ability check?
Yep.
Dexterity.
Uh,
Initiative, that's right.
Yes.
Dexterity ability check.
I'm going to cast Aid
Nice.
on
At what level?
well, the only level I can cast it at, which is level 2.
Cool. +5, eh?
Plus
Nice.
5.
Very good. Okay. Is that party order or is Pirate Steve next to me? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, that looks
It
pretty
matters not. It's
Yeah.
a two-way archway.
No, but that's how I remember it. Pirate Steve will always be behind
Yeah.
Jim. You at the front. Yeah, cool. That's where you're at.
So on board.
Stairs lead down into the dank, smelly, dingy darkness.
I'll proceed to there. Or even there and have a
I
look.
will follow you
Yeah.
to the edge of the hallway.
The edge of the map.
Fills into a large, dank, dirty smelling water running down the walls chamber with debris strewn roughly across the room.
Alright.
Broken crates, mouldy sacks, even bits of grass growing up through the ground.
So that's all we can see.
Yep, that's what you can see.
Well, I will venture in 15 feet.
Cool.
See if there's anything further that can be seen.
I'll do the same.
Yep, pretty well much.
And if nothing's going to jump out at us, I'm going to spend 10 minutes searching the room
Nice.
for any kind of crevice, nook, cranny, mystical thingo that could possibly be there.
What are you going to do, Jim?
Well, if he's searching, might as well search at the same time.
Could keep guard,
Keep going? Yeah, alright.
you know.
I'll keep
Some-
watch.
You know, just
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
wouldn't hurt to have someone keep
That's
an
fine.
eye out,
Yeah.
considering we've
Yeah, just then.
the ghostly
who knows
head. Yeah.
what. Yeah, I'll
Cool.
do that. I'll be on high low.
Alright, cool. Give us a perception roll, man.
Yeah. Nice.
Not you.
Oh, nice.
9.
Pirate Steve might help you. If you'll allow him.
Hell yeah,
Whilst you're
Pirate
guarding,
Steve's,
so
you know.
he's not doing anything apart from drinking rum. Yeah, alright, between the two of you, Pirate Steve points to one of the mouldy tapestries hanging up against this wall, and he says, "Arr, have you looked behind there?"
Oh, nice.
We are about to.
Clump, clump, clump. Let's investigate tapestry.
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Cool, so, just an old mouldy tapestry. You pull it away from the wall, and behind is a concealed door.
Oh, there we go. Is there any magical type writings or anything?
No, it just looks
Anything
like a
special?
very, very stout wooden door.
Oh, that's alright.
Appears to be no appearance of any ward or anything that would.
No, you cannot discern or see any sigils of magical or non-magical sorts or types.
I will walk up to the door and proceed to look for a handle.
Yeah, for
Turn?
sure, yeah.
And if there is one, I shall try and turn it.
You'll
Yeah,
open the door.
works.
Excellent. The door squeaks on rusty hinges as you open it. And a hallway appears, ending in another door.
Looks like a man trap to me.
And there's nothing special on the walls or on the floor?
No,
like-
no. Very roughly hewn, water dripping down them. It's
Oh,
lovely.
let's have a look at the door.
I'll be right beside you, bro.
Alright. Ka-ching. That's still good. Yeah.
Looks very much the same as the last door. Very nondescript.
Oh, I'll wait through.
Excellent. It's too far for me to reach. It's a large room full of bunk beds. It's doubles, not triples, they're not dwarves here. Bit of a stove in the corner. Long table and nondescript chairs occasionally. And a door. Most are up there, but it's not so much the description of the room, it's the contents that take your attention. As you open the door, you notice there's a large amount of guys seated around the room.
And they're alive.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Some on the chairs. Some lying on the bunks. Over by the stove. Couple over there practicing fighting with scimitars or curved swords, wicked looking swords, not really good swords.
Shut the door, Agent.
Right.
Conducting these two guys in a fight. Well, leading them on is a guy. It's almost like a trainer either side of them. So these guys look like your standard thugs that you see, lightly armoured. They're carrying big heavy maces. From what you can see, yeah, it looks like they're holding a training session. These guys are watching it, caught up in it, gambling and carrying on. A couple of guys trying to sleep cookies.
Do they look human?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay.
They're all human, and that's where we roll them up.
Yeah,
No
right.
expenses spared. Welcome everyone to
Welcome
the
back.
quality program that is Tuesday Night D&D.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah, I didn't even.
nothing spared.